Hi, we're here at Framed on Main in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio, and we are here with Chris DiGiacomo, and I'm going to talk a little bit today about the history of Framed on Main and why this entrepreneur is in business for himself. That's called Ashta Rumors. That's what we call it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ashta. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, lifelong resident of Ashtabula. Went to school here through a Catholic diocese, Mount Carmel, all the way through St. John's, graduated St. John's. Went to school at the Art Institute of Pittsburgh.
Excellent.
Took a few courses in business and art at Kent State University. Came back, did some high aggressive sales in Cleveland, Ohio. Did that for about 10, 13 years. Then I came back here to Ashtabula. Decided that after going back to school and updating my degrees that I wanted to get into business. I started working with Doug Andes at E&J Glass with the framing department.
Yep, I remember that well.
And I did that for about 10 years, and then he decided that he wanted to move on, and I bought the business.
Yo, that's right up my alley.
The frame shop itself is actually 50 years old. I'm the third generation to this frame shop.
And now you've moved the business down the street from the original location.
Exactly, yeah. We were over the tracks on the south side, and we came down here to Main Avenue with the idea that everything is redeveloping on Main Avenue. So I decided I wanted to be a part of that. I purchased the old Anderson's Jewelers building.
It's a beautiful and very unique building.
It really is. When I saw it, I fell in love with it, especially with the interior, all the chandelier and everything in here. It was just beautiful, and I decided we were going to buy it.
When you came to that decision to move the business here and purchase the building, what was that process like?
Of course, I had to buy the business off of Doug. Went through several of the banks in the area, and at the time, they weren't really giving loans out for small businesses. It was a little bit of a struggle, and that's when I was told to call you. And Neil Fund was very gracious to help me. I went through the course. With a few handshakes, we decided to go forward with it. So that's when I decided to go ahead and buy the business. A little bit of a crunch because I didn't have a building or I know where to go. So I looked all through Main Avenue, a lot of the different buildings, and this one just came up as a fluke. It wasn't even on the market. We heard through the grapevine.
That's called Ashta Rumors. That's what we call it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Minimally gaudy. It's also your drive to be entrepreneur. Doing sales is a very self-driven job. So you obviously have that in you to drive your own sales. So tell me a little bit about what are some of the more popular things that you do here at Framed on Main?
Well, of course, we do everything with art and picture framing. I like especially stuff like you see here, like with the shadow boxes. Being an artist, I can get out of the box and I rarely turn anything away. So anything really neat that comes in, I love to take the challenge and dive right into it and put things together. Really do a lot of different things. I mean, as you can see on the walls, we have a lot of different frames.
When you do the process of a client brings you a piece of art or like this, a piece of clothing they want framed, do you help them in selection? Do they always come in with what they exactly want? Or do you guide them through?
Yeah, vice versa. It's always that, well, what would you do? And I'm like, well, that's a little difficult because, it's your house, you know the decor, you know everything about it. But of course, I ask a lot of questions. We put it up on our slant board. We take a look at our mats. We look at the different frames that would be, that would go with it.
Well, I did bring a piece of art that I would like to have framed. So if we want to walk to the slant board and pick some things out, show us the process.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I look a lot of stuff up, Chris. I look a lot of stuff up, buddy.
I got a smaller one too.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
It's for my new house that's going to be minimally gaudy. All right, we got a couple choices. And then for mats, I was thinking this, that bright blue. I told you, slightly gaudy. But I'd like you to cover the edge because I did damage it. Maybe eating Svensson's on the way home from the show. Possibly. Yeah, I mug a lot of stuff up, Chris. I mug a lot of stuff up, buddy.
However big you want.
Oh, it's awesome. You have so much history here. Of course, people are welcome to come in and chat with you about it and look and partake in some of the wonderful things you have framed, and encourage them to bring some of their memories and get them framed too. We are so appreciative of you being downtown and part of the history and keeping it going here.
Oh, absolutely. And I love being down here because it's helping to redevelop this area, bringing more people down to the main avenue. So please come in and check out our display, our beautiful display.
And come and check out my beautiful finished product when it's done.
That's right. That's right.
So thank you, bud.
You're welcome.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having us.